Doing another update. This one is called To Those Who Believe. First, I wanted to show you a little bit of the base. So down there's the beach, and we stay in dorms. Over here, I'm at the top in the hill, and then over here is a prayer hut. And then behind this tree is our student gazebo and like our classroom where we have all our classes. And this is a gazebo that all the Mozambican students come, the pastors get training, and there's a guard just hanging out with us. Oh, it's windy. Okay, I'm going to go sit over here and read the update. Alright, I'm just finishing up the 4th of 10 weeks at the Harvest School of Missions here in Pemba. The trip across Malawi and Mozambique was tough and amazing. If you would like to see the chronicle of events, then jump on my Facebook and just go back to the end of May. For this update, I wanted to share a few very specific reasons why I'm in Mozambique right now. As Win the Saints, we have a triangular model of what it is that we will do. The top point of this triangle is evangelism. Right before I came here to Mozambique, I was leading our 3rd evangelism team, which lasted for 2 weeks. The left point of this triangle is the Safe Home that we will be launching in September in order to do vocational training and counseling for girls who have been sexually abused. The last point of the triangle is mentorship and discipleship for men who are actively participating in the purchase of teenage girls for the purpose of sex. We have teams do evangelism in villages for 2 main reasons. First, we do not want a lot of teams from the West coming and spending 2 weeks or a lot of time in the home with the girls, because it could potentially be harmful for girls who have gone through sexual trauma by adding separation anxiety. So we want to be careful with that. And secondly, we believe deeply in the redemptive power of the gospel. Sexual abuse is very prominent and widely practiced in the culture of Malawi. An author from this book called Half the Sky says, one of the global paradoxes is that countries with the most conservative sexual mores tend to have the most prostitution. A recent study in Malawi showed that the average age of a female's first sexual encounter is 12 years old. And more than 70% of those girls are not willing participants in this first sexual encounter. Our goal is not to Americanize anyone, for that would be a tragedy. The American culture is not the solution to injustice and poverty in the world. The gospel has its own culture, on the other hand. This culture has a profound capability of exemplifying all of the most beautiful attributes of a culture, while at the same time eradicating all of the detrimental ones. A solution to the plague of sexual violence cannot just start and end with focusing on seeing healing come to teenage girls solely. It must be community-wide through the burgeoning of the gospel of Jesus, our only hope. I found myself here with Heidi Baker and Iris Ministries to learn from them how they have become so effective in doing this community by community. I've never heard of any ministry in the world that has seen such a sheer wave of the miraculous. In the first 7 years of ministry, while being here in Mozambique, they saw over 100 people raised from the dead. Each week, teams go into villages, and they will call all the deaf and the blind and sick people up to the front and pray over them. And in many cases, they will see supernatural healings, and then the majority of a village will come to know Jesus. Scripture clearly says a number of different times that those who have faith and those who believe in Jesus will see deaf people hear and blind people see and dead people raised. Mark 16 verse 17 is one of these. It says, "These signs will accompany those who believe. In my name they will drive out demons, they will place their hands on the sick, and they will get well." I wanted to come and learn how to be obedient to scriptures like these from a ministry that was actively walking in them. Some amazing news. I met a woman named Bonnie who is also a student here, and she worked in Cambodia for years and consulted a number of organizations that help those who have been trafficked and sexually abused. I gave her the development plan of Win the Saints. And this is what she said. Either Win the Saints has been working in the field for 20 years or they are listening to the Spirit. It was so incredibly encouraging. We are meeting weekly, and she is helping us develop a few more policies and procedures that we need in order to run the home. Just a couple prayer points. One, just you can be praying over my heart as I explore some of the more mysterious aspects of the heart of our Father. It is possible to begin seeking the miraculous more than Jesus. And I've already seen this, and it can be very detrimental. Pray over Hannah and Haley as they are preparing for the trip to Malawi. They will be leaving the middle of August. And pray over the home as it's in the final stages of construction and that it would be fully ready to launch in September. And then just pray that Jesus would be preparing the perfect house mothers and counselors and social workers and girls who will come and live in the home. All right. Thank you guys so much. Love ya. Bye.